What's up guys, it's Adel and I'm back with another video. Before we watch this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you follow me on Instagram too, which will be right over here. I'm currently dressed in my favorite corduroy tuxedo with the matching top and pants. And as you can see from the title of this video, I'll be unboxing Prince's album, Purple Rain. So what can I say about Prince? Prince is probably one of the most iconic artists to ever be a part of this world. He's a legendary artist. He's one of the most iconic musicians of all time. He could do it all. He could play all instruments. He could sing. He writes all his music. He produces all his music. He was basically a Renaissance man when it came to music. I don't think I really need to talk too much about Prince anymore, but overall, he's one of the most iconic artists to ever live. And that brings us here today for where I'm talking about probably one of his most critically acclaimed albums, Purple Rain. Now, I just want to say that this album is a classic from top to bottom. There are no skips. It is a perfect album. It's very innovative and one of the most groundbreaking albums of all time. And on this album, Prince really found a way to break through and mix all these different types of genres of music together, such as rock, pop, R&B, funk, soul, psychedelic, experimental, all into this one masterpiece of an album. An album that actually served as the soundtrack to the movie that he starred in, which was also called Purple Rain. It's a very symphonic album, which just has a lot of shredding and soaring guitars, a lot of great melodies, and a lot of great vocal performances. There's so many iconic tracks that are on this album, such as the opener, Let's Go Crazy, which has a very nice organ kind of church kind of feel to it, and it just kind of builds up to this big bombastic rock track by the end where he's just shredding like crazy at the end. And then also has the very iconic song When Doves Cry, which has a very new wave synth pop rock kind of influence on there, him shredding in the beginning, and it has that kind of synth melody that's just playing behind it, and it's just a very iconic song. Another standout on this album is the song The Beautiful Ones, which is a more stripped down, intimate song where it has this ongoing piano melody going on, and Prince is mostly singing in falsetto, and it kind of just gives that intimate feel to it, and he's just very emotional with his lyrics at the end of the song, where he's just giving some of the best vocal performances on this album. There are a bunch of other great rock influenced tracks on this album, such as Take Me With You, Darling Nikki, Computer Blue, Baby I'm a Star, which basically show off all his skills. And then the album ends with the iconic self-titled track, Purple Rain, which is probably one of the greatest rock songs ever written. It's a song that's almost 9 minutes in length, and it just takes you on this just big musical journey and just makes you feel a lot of emotions, and it's just very cathartic at the end where Prince is basically just shredding on the guitar, just singing in falsetto again. It's just an epic song to end an epic album. And for those of you who are a music fan or really into collecting records, I would say that this is one of the albums that you need to listen to and just add to your record collection. With that being said, let's go talk about the record itself. So as you can see here, this is the record for Purple Rain. It has that iconic album artwork of Prince on his purple motorcycle. This version of the album is actually the 2015 remastered version of the album. I specifically got this record a month ago when I visited Rough Trade NYC in Brooklyn. Rough Trade is actually moving their location, so I went there during the last week that they were at the Brooklyn location. That was the first time that I actually visited New York City in a whole year ever since the pandemic started. So I had to go visit Rough Trade one last time before they moved. I went there on a Saturday, which was the second to last day that they were open. I ended up picking up a few records from there, and Purple Rain was one of the ones that I picked up. And as you can see right here on the sticker, it says Rough Trade Essential. So even Rough Trade classifies Purple Rain as an essential record. What I really like about the album cover on the remastered version of Purple Rain is that it comes in this reflective silver design on here. I know with the original Purple Rain album, they do have the floral design on the sides, but it has a white background. But I really like how they just added this reflective silver design into the album art. And the same goes for the back cover of the album. It's just silver reflective right there with the floral background too. The record comes in this sleeve that has this nice artwork of just this face that's split in half black and half white. And then on the flip side, it has all the songs and the credits over a picture of Lake Minnetonka. It also comes out in this fold-out poster too, which shows Prince and his band, The Revolution. It comes in one LP, which comes in a standard black LP. You know, just nice classic album. Just keep it classic with the standard black vinyl. And that's about it for the record itself. So what I'm gonna do is play a few tracks off of Purple Rain. And that was the soundtrack to Purple Rain by Prince and The Revolution. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you like Prince, comment below what you like about him. If you love Purple Rain, comment below about that too, with your favorite tracks and everything. If you haven't listened to Prince or Purple Rain, go ahead and do that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later.